What is up, everybody? It is Mentalk, the Mind Taker, and I'm back with a tutorial video because Chimeraland, as we all know, its tutorial is a little bit lackluster. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit lackluster. Not a whole lot of bit lackluster, but a little bit lackluster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a brand new character, and I'm going to go through this journey with you until we can take on the Grands ourselves. So it's going to be a multi-part video, and if you like what you see here, you have more questions, feel free to follow me on Twitch. Twitch is twitch.tv/MentalkTheMindTKR. And don't forget to click the subscribe button down at the bottom if you like the content of this video so I can continue bringing this content to you. Here we go. We are going to just transition right into it. Nice big screen. Gotta love that. Let's turn up the volume so we can hear what is going on. All right. I'm going to enter a million times because I logged out and logged back in, and this is the thing you got to do to get past that. Ooh, someone growled at me. Rawr. All right, so which character should we make? Now, if you're not familiar with Chimeraland's character creator, this is an interesting topic because, in my opinion, it is a great character creator. Just a great character creator. So we're going to see all the different things we can do for that and everything that we can, make. I personally love making tiny characters. But, you can make a big character if you want to. It is completely up to you. So these are the different races you can choose from. You got the male side, the female side. Male side here, female side here. And as we spin, it'll change. So let's see. We don't want a squid. Let's see what we want. Let's make a little baby bull. That's what we'll do. Mentalk owns a farm. We're going to farm it up with this baby bull. All right, little baby bull. These are the different presets. Now it changes color. See how he shrank a little bit. So we'll start with just a nice clear canvas bull. Make him older. Doesn't really seem to change. Well, there's the wrinkles. Changes the wrinkles a little bit, but not much up there. Now these sounds, there are so many different sounds to choose from, and you can count them right here on the screen. It's 3x4, so that's 12 different sounds.
You're welcome.
Oh, it could be a little tiny bull.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Thanks so much.
Older bull.
It's nothing, really.
That is an old bull.
Huh?
That's a girl
That's how
bull.
it is.
That's the little kid girl bull.
Huh?
Why, thank you.
You're most welcome.
Why, thank you.
Why, thank you. We're doing the why, thank you little kid voice because we're going to be really, really small. Remember that. We're going to get this character to look proportional, but really tiny. So, hair-wise, let's just... make that a nice red color. Alright. We'll come into this color and we're going to make that we don't like that. Yeah, let's go like that. Bring that down. Bring the darkness down some. And then we'll go back to that red and bring the darkness down some. That ain't bad. Mane. Alright, so give him a beard. He's a young bull, but you know what? He's got a beard. He's got a beard now. And it'll be that red color. Red, purple, red. Let's do it. Body hair. Color choice. Yeah. Let's see what we're changing. Belly. Belly got to be a bright color. Not blue, though. He can be a Care Bear. He can be a Care Bear, everyone. You can make you a Care Bear in Chimeraland. Let's go there. Alright, then this will be that red color. Purple. Yeah. Little pink stripes. Little pink strippy stripes. He's got a little bull tail. Change the color of that to red. Go with this red. And then his little tuft gonna be that yellow color. Right there. There we go. So now you're like Mentok. Mentok, you told me you were going to make a tiny character. Why are you not making a tiny character? Well, I'm going to show you how to make a tiny character. First, this is all the face options, right? Now, personally, you can go in here. You can move the brows out. You can make them fuller, move them up and down. It doesn't matter what you do. And then all of that. But what we're going to do, we're just going to shrink him real quick. We're not going to fool with all that. We are going to make him smaller. So I'm going to shrink the head down. I want him to fit that size head. Height, shrink, physique, body weight, tinier, arms, length, the tiny arms. Zoom. Zoom is where you go for a lot of the stuff. You need to go to zoom to change all sorts of things, including a lot of the height problems you're going to want to have. It's like, see, this is left and right. This actually makes it longer, shorter. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go size, shrink that down, girth, shrink that down, muscle, shrink that down, hands, size, shoulders, zoom, size, width, toggle in, little tiny muscles, deltoid, size, obliques. Alright. Torso, size. Ooh, don't want to do that too much. About right there. Yeah. Width shrinks it down. See, look, we're already shrinking. We're already shrinking. There we go. Neck, size. Width, shrink it on down. Toggle. Chest, size, fine. Width, shrink it on down. Toggle. See how it moves the camera with us? So that's what you want. You want it to move the camera with you. Waist. Zoom. Width. Shrink it even more. Abdomen. Zoom. Width. Shrink that. Size. Toggle. Move. Height. About to need to get to the hips. You'll notice our tail's in the wrong spot. Shrink. Shrink. Thighs. Zoom. Width. Alright, let's see. Shrink. 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 Yeah. Now normally I would come in here and I would mess with it some more, but I am going to just move his tail down. Like so, and save this. And our name shall be Clyde, named after my bull. All right. So we are going to name this guy Hagathor. Hagathor. So, we will start. Doesn't matter where you start, but we will start in Westmount because that's what I'm used to. Spawn right here. Birth. All right. Don't start in a volcano. Don't start in the ice biome. You will die. So I guess it doesn't matter where you spawn. Free fall. Dive, dive, dive. Use your WASD keys to move around. We're going to go towards these trees over here. So we have a nice resource to start with. Alright, now when you land, it tells you to press V. Or go to that down there. Click note. This is the tutorial. This is what we're talking about here, people. This is it. Doubtful. Where am I? This is Chimeraland, the first world born when the chaos began. Alright, so you click through. She's going to give you a few basic quests. So this, she's giving us items. Claim that. She wants you to go to the satchel. Now, if you click here and don't exit out of it, it will take you through the tutorial, and that'll be very useful. So it says press B. Press B. Wants me to open the satchel kit. Alright. Now, we've got that. Before we move on, I'll exit out of everything. Show you top left. Click this. That finishes. Now, it wants me to equip the worn rags. Once again, if I don't know what to do, I can click the paper airplane. It'll take me back through what to do. Weapons, food. It wants me to equip this. Equip. Told me exactly what to do. Now we're going to go through and we are going to speed roll through this tutorial. Alright, so she wants to talk to us again. There'll be a lot of this.
Into melee, ranged, special,
A lot of these videos.
Switch weapons quickly when fighting.
The videos will teach you how to do stuff if you don't know how to do stuff. Just goes through how to use your weapons, how to switch your weapons. They're the number bars, bottom right of the screen. See sword, bow, sword, bow. So, let's go through. Already level 2. Alright. Guide. Bad luck. So that teaches you everything. You can go through the guide and it'll show you some different stuff, but you won't have to go anywhere because you're going to be right here. Gonna be right here. We're going to accept that. Craft Light Expo. I wonder how I do that. Press V. Fuse. Light Expo ammo. Come in here. You can create all of it. All of it you can. Alright, now it wants us to learn about camps. Same thing. Go here. She's going to tell us all about camps. What to do with camps. Claim gift. Craft a level 1 camp. V. Fuse. Devices. Camp level 1. We need wood. Wonder why we landed in all these trees. So we got to chop down enough trees. So we're going to chop down quite a few trees real quick. That's what we're going to do. We're going to spend a 5-10 minutes cut down trees, and I'll speed along the video so you don't have to sit here and watch 5 minutes of cutting trees. And you see here how I'm leveling up my cut down mastery. That is actually very important. I know you may be tempted to just buy your stuff in the auction house, but going out there and gathering your resources will actually give you more power. I'll show you soon. Got 100 logs, so we are back to continue this tutorial. So you notice that on the left side of my screen, the tutorial is missing. What you do is you touch the tilde key next to your 1 on the top left of your keyboard, and it'll bring up your cursor. Then you come over here and you click the H. There it is, it's back. So I have to craft a level 1 camp. If I don't remember how to craft a level 1 camp, all I have to do is click. And then I click go, and it's going to tell me to bring up the fuse menu. Go to device, camp, craft. Should have got some stone while we were at it. We'll get some stone in just a moment. Now it wants me to place the camp. Now what I did was I pressed B to open my inventory. Camp, place. There we go. Placed down. Alright, click top left, continue. The beauty of cooking. Go. Special. View. Alright, we're viewing that. So that's been viewed. Now we come over here and click that, and that takes us off of our next tutorial. Now we learn about mounts. Same thing. Just click on this. It's probably going to start us a video. It's going to start this video for us. It's going to tell us all about mounts. Now, if you so choose to watch the videos, you can watch the videos. We're going to skip the videos because I'm going to give you the information. So, tells us about mounts. Wants us to ride a mount. Now, to ride a mount, it gave us a black horse. You can press the Z key and see how it summons my horse. Or press the escape key, go to pet, and then come in here and click the deploy button, and that will also deploy your pet. Now we have to ride the mount. I press G to get on the mount and everything like that. Now, hold. Alright, after we have ridden our mount, click on the thing to say that we rode our mount. Now it wants to teach us about resources. Check the resource distribution map. Promise. I understand. Alright. Gather for rainy days. Gather ingredients. It wants us to gather certain ingredients. It's going to teach us how to search. This is a very important game mechanic, everyone, because you can search for literally anything. I'm not going to go through and show the resource right now. I'll show you what it can do. So minerals, produce, herbs, trees, giant beasts. If you're looking for something, then this will help you find the giant beast. If you're searching for that elusive mamba right now for the big mamba event to make that serpent giant beast thing. Ruins, mine, scavenge. It has all of this you can search for. But not only that, everybody. You can come in and search for specific items you're looking for. Like, say I need to get an Ember Gator skin. I don't know what has Ember Gator skin. I'm new to the game. I click Ember Gator skin. I click search. If there's anything around that gives Ember Gator skin, it will light up and tell me that, hey, this gives Ember Gator skin. But for right now, we have to do resources and produce. See how I did that? And search. Now we ride our horse. Onward, butt stallion! My noble steed. Alright, we got our first one. Let's get our second one. Look, it's everywhere. We'll go ahead and gather just a little bit extra, and then we might as well get a little bit of stone while we're doing this, so I'll speed this along in post. We are riding back to our camp. We got some stone. I sped it up so you didn't have to worry about it. Now we're going to ride our horse onward to the house. We will do the next quest. Notice how we're still on gather ingredients. I don't want you to miss a thing. Now, continue. Use the camp to cook. I'm going to click on the camp. I'm going to rest at the camp. Cook is located right here, middle left of the screen. And I'm going to input 2 items. 2 apples. Craft. Now, if it takes longer than 5 seconds, you're going to burn your food. Everything takes 5 seconds in this game. Let's see if we can get one that gives us longer than 5 seconds. Let's just recook until it's long and going to burn. Well, it doesn't look like any of these want to burn. But if it goes longer than 5 seconds, click the recook button. Save yourself the problem. Unless you're after better fertilizer, in which case, burn the food. Get the dark cuisine. But we have cooked. We're going to finish that quest. Now it wants us to eat. To eat, I'm going to open my inventory. I'm going to click on consumable. I'm going to click one of these lovely applesauces we just made, and I'm going to use it. Now you notice the other option was feed there. Now feed feeds your animals or your attendants. And that will be a quest momentarily, and I'll show you how to do that. Now we're just going to come here. Consumable. We're going to feed our pet, because that's our next quest. And once that has been fed, we're going to accept the quest for the next one. Learn about the spirit orb. Nod. Astonished. Alright, we are astonished. We are going to get our gift for learning about the spirit orb, and we are going to fuse a spirit orb. Once again, if you do not know what to do, if you are unsure of what to do, the game will lead you through this. Now, I said at the beginning the tutorial was lackluster. It's because it is. It does handhold a little bit in the beginning, but then you just are sent to the wolves. Fuse. Device. Spirit base. Now, spirit base is how you build your actual house. And we'll get into the house in a later video when I go through how to, build the house, what to do for your build points, anything like that. Anything you may need, we'll go through. So we're going to go to home. Place down our spirit base as soon as it lets us. Done. Home level 1. Click. Spirit orb explanation. It's going to tell me stuff. Spirit orb powers are complex, numerous, and deal with everything. Wow, it just clicked off that about itself. Okay. Spirit orb contains world XP, and it's also the beginning of all things. Yes, it is. So, spirit orb abilities. This is your bread and butter. Okay, this is what's going to help you get your house going. This is what's going to let you craft a few key items and everything like that. So you need to, right now it only takes 2 seconds, so I'm going to activate this. Done. Activated. I'm going to activate the mailbox. Why? Because we can. That's why we're getting ahead of the tutorial, because we can. That's why we farmed the resources we farmed. That's why we did what we did. So I am going to research all this cheap stuff that we have the ability to research real quick. And all this does is put us ahead of the tutorial just a little bit. Gives us a few extra levels. Now we know we're going to have to hit craft. Doesn't cost us anything. We'll go ahead and do this. We know we're going to need a workbench. Workbench is where you craft your items. Forge is where you forge your items, make anything weapon-wise. Loom is where you make your armor. We're short on gathering for the loom, so we won't be able to get the loom yet. But we're going to go through, we're going to go ahead and knock this out, because we are trying to level efficiently as well as follow the tutorial and get to the point where we can kill Grants, because that's exactly what we want to do. So now it wants us to do this. Learn about building. It's going to teach us all about building. It's going to show a nice video that shows this beautiful home, and we're going to build a tiny square. That's just what's going to happen. It's what you do at the beginning. You will get to the point where you can make these elaborate, gorgeous homes within a 13-block space. So you have a 13-block cube that extends as high as you want to the heavens, to the stars, as long as you've got build points. And build points we'll explain in the video about housing, everything like that. This is just going to be a quick run through how to get to the point you can solo the Grands by yourself. That's what I'm focusing on in this video, so it wants us to place 8 bases. How I got there was I hit the equal sign, and that brought up the build menu. I clicked on foundation, low base wood, and now I'm just going to place some low base wood foundations down. That's all I'm gonna do. Unsummon my pet first. Make sure you unsummon your pet. They do get in the way of things, as you just saw. Done with that. Meridian level 8. Already, we've been going 20 minutes of gameplay for level 8. Wants me to join a clan. All I'm going to do is I'm going to apply for the top clan. Might as well, right? If they let me in, they let me in. If they don't, they don't. Now wants to learn about game pods. Game pods. I will do an entire video just on this game pod machine. You can come back for that video when we get to it. It'll be on the channel. Feel free to come take a look. But game pods in and of themselves are very important. It gives you so many good rewards early on, so many rewards in the late stage, and then you finish it and you're stuck trying to figure out what to do now. And then we'll have a video about that as well. Alright, so we finished that. Activate game pod. Place the game pod. Now when we activate that game pod, it gave us a game pod. So we're going to come into it. We're going to place our game pod down. Boop. Game pod down. It wants us to play the shooting trial. Now we'll do a quick overview. Shooting trial, pet capture, totem trial, and devour challenge. Shooting trial is going to be all ranged combat. You're going to shoot. Pet capture, you are literally capturing pets. We'll get into that in a little bit with the tutorial, so we'll skip over that for now. Totem trial will give you sigils, which help boost your power. We'll get into that in a later video. Devour challenge will give you maturation pills, which help you level up your pet, as well as just leveling up your pet by devouring things. But for now, it wants us to do the shooting trial, so we are going to go through and do the shooting trial number 1. Give sage, calories, and an accessory award. So we're going to go in and do this. Alright, field of vision changes depending on the weapons you have selected. So, if you jump, press shift, that's your dodge. We'll just shoot these little flying lamps until it's done. And it's done, that quick. Now, when you get into the shooting trials that's fighting pets, it will take you longer, but the rewards are still there. I still highly recommend doing everything in that game pod. Highly recommend. So we're going to move on, and we're going to do what's next in the tutorial. We'll go a little bit longer, and then we'll end up ending the video so that we can cover more in the next video. We're going to get to at least level 15 today in this first video. And then after that, we'll go from there. So now it wants us to make a totem pole, which is how you farm in this game. So I am excited to make a totem pole with you guys. Claim gift. View totem types. Oh no, this is the one that makes us want to just go kill a totem. Okay. So we'll do that. Alright, so that tells you all about totems. Where to find battle totems, advanced totems. Advanced totems are a little bit later on. You don't need those right now. But what we'll do is we'll go find a totem real quick, because I believe that's our next quest. It is. So we'll go in back to our search menu. Go into our search menu again. Explore. Orientation. And this time we want to find totems. So we want to click on the totem challenge. Search. Activate any totem. So we are 24 paces away from a beast totem. So we're going to activate this beast totem. Leave our pet out so our pet levels with us. And then we're going to fight these snow pines. Now the totems do scale to your level, so you'll never be, just outclassed instantly. Notice how these are level 6 creatures, and we're level 8. Now, if, say, a high level came over and activated this totem, they'd be level 57, 58 creatures, and we would have a very hard time with it. But since we are the only ones in our party, it is nice and easy. We'll complete that quest. Now, totems drop these chests, and these chests are individual chests. Everyone in your party can collect from these chests, and they are all different. They all give different rewards. So let's see what we get from our first one. We got a worn helmet and some mixed agate. Now the agate is used to repair your weapons. That's something we'll have to worry about at a later date. We don't really need to worry about that here at the beginning. But we just continue doing the tutorial. So now it wants us to learn about catchers. This is going to teach us how to catch a pet. And that's what this video is going to be for. It's going
Get your weapons out quick.
to tell us that we have to damage a pet down and catch something. So it gave us a mustard shot. We're going to equip it by clicking hotkeys. We're going to put it over that food. And it wants us to craft mustard shot ammo. We're going to do it right here. We're just going to craft one set of 50. That's just to progress our just a little bit further. Now let's find something to capture, because I believe that's our next quest. Use Mustard Shot Expo. Gonna find us a beastie to capture real quick. Doesn't matter what it is. There's a wolf. Level 16. Recall the horse, and you damage it down until this icon appears above its head. I'll show you momentarily. That icon right there. We're going to switch to our mustard shot. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Sometimes it takes many a clip to catch a beast. I have killed beasts trying to catch a beast. So don't be discouraged if you've been shooting it for 5 minutes with the mustard shot. It happens. We notice our quest went away again. Completed. Level 10. Continue learning about the game pod. So what we're going to do, I'm going to teach you, you hit V, teleport, return home. That will take you straight back to your base, to your spirit orb. And that'll save us probably a 10-second walk for 4 seconds. So learn about the game pod. Ask. Ranged weapons, beast devouring, everything we went over earlier. So complete. Place a hatcher down. So same thing, if I didn't know where to go, it'll light up for me and tell me everything. The more hatchers you have in your base with people actively hatching, the faster the eggs will hatch. That is a little tip for you. If I say, how did I get a blush puff on this character? I guess it's just stuck there. Little graphic glitch. So you sit on the egg, you'll watch it go up. We're at 4%, 5%, 6% going up. 100% the egg is hatched and it is a pet you can use. So that's something to think about. So we're going through this together. We'll take a break when we hit level 15 and we'll continue the video from there next time. Right now we're just going through the tutorial. That's all we're doing. Just gotta keep going through the tutorial. I know it's easy to get distracted, go off and gather, but if you want to level more efficiently, if you want to get to the Grands sooner, you need to start with this tutorial here. We'll speed this along in the video so you don't have to sit here for this long, so blah blah, blah blah. Hey everybody in stream. Hope you're having a good day. Man, this is taking a while. Alright, our egg has hatched. We now are the proud owners of a lotus horse deer. Look at it in all of its white, shiny glory. It's so glowy. It's just the glowiest. Alright. Complete this quest. Learn about devouring. It's going to teach us about devouring. Devouring is going to have a whole video on how to devour. We're not going to watch it because we're going to accept this quest. Summon a pet, feed the pet. That's what it wants us to do. Okay, summon a pet. Consumable. Remember how we fed the pet. We'll feed it an apple slushie. play the Devour Challenge. First, we're going to show you how to devour, since we skipped the video. So you walk up to a temporary pet that you have summoned out. You'll notice it says Devour. You click the Devour button and go from there. Now, Black Horse might not be able to handle it because we have not leveled our Black Horse up. That's not a big deal. You just know in the future to make sure your pet is powered up before you do the Devours. But if it wins, we should get a little bit of XP from it, so that should be great. So we'll speed this part along in the video as well, once we've shown them how to devour. Speed along. Alright, so that's how you devour right there, and if you notice, the little ball disappeared above its head, but it'll suck in a little blue ball when you get a part to a creature. We're going to go ahead and do this. No, we're not. We're going to do the Devour Challenge. So how we get to the Devour Challenge, so come in here, we click Devour Challenge. We're going to fight a Lotus Horse Deer. Now what happens is, whatever pet you have out currently is what you use to fight this deer. So we have our horse out. Our horse is going to fight this deer. And all we do is walk up to the deer. It can't attack you. It won't attack you. You don't have to worry about it no matter what the creature is. You just press Devour. And now it's our pet's fight. So I choose you, Black Horse. Wah! Alright, it's a cage match. Black Horse versus the Horse Deer. Horse Deer gets suplexed. Moving on to the Horse Deer's turn. Horse Deer throws up its antlers, does nothing. Black Horse responds with, "I am your mama," and slaps the horse. Alright, the Black Horse is going to win. It's coming in hot. First place, Black Horse! Notice how it gave us a maturity pill. Maturity pills are very important. Now, I want you to listen carefully, everybody. Save your maturity pills at the beginning. Save all of them. Hoard them like your life depends on it. You want those maturity pills when you start getting the noble creatures, the evolved creatures, all of that. You're going to miss those maturity pills if you use them up early on these low-level things. Now, luckily, the starter horse, the Black Horse, evolves into the Dragon Horse. So you save up some rubies, you buy the Dragon Horse pill, or you craft the Dragon Horse pill, and you will have a very good mount that you've used your maturity pills into. Because let's be honest, everyone wants to use the stuff so that their stuff's stronger. We all get it. So now it wants us to go gather some more wood. So we're just going to run over real quick like and gather some wood. After we gather this wood, should be probably level 12, 13. And then I'll give you my little trick. Little baby trick you need to do every single day at these low levels. Let's get this 15 wood. Alright. Wants us to place walls. See what level we are currently. We're currently level 10. You press V, check the mailbox. See that we got compensation for stuff, so we'll go ahead and claim all that. That'll give us a little nice early game boost. So you want to take every boost you can get in this early game, and that'll just propel you infinitely forward in this game. Just infinitely forward. So once again, go back into build mode, pressing the equal sign, and we are going to just put down walls, correct? 6 walls. Just like that. Once we get our walls down, it wants us to place a window. Now how we do that is go back, press F1 for the build menu, click partition, openings, and it wants us to put down a single wood window. So we're going to do that. Then it wants us to put down a window, so we click on it again. Openings, wooden window. Boom. Done. have 36 build points. We didn't even try. All we did was do what it told us to do. We have 36 build points. Keep going. Level 11. Alright, so we are level 11 within about 40 minutes of gameplay. 30 minutes of gameplay. Introduction to home upgrade. So this teaches us how to upgrade our home. The more build points you have, the more you can upgrade your home. The more power you get, because yes, your home does affect your power as far as overall power, not as much as straight base power, but your overall power is affected by your home. It is a good thing to upgrade your home as much as often as possible. World info. This is where you get some extra power. You get some extra, see, attribute reward, fullness +1. So I have more fullness. I can eat more food. Oops. Oops. Pets, for getting the pets. Look, I got 2 crit. Just 2 base crit for free and 200 calories. Now, the trick I want to leave you with today, this is a very important trick. We'll go ahead and claim our home upgrades, and look, we already did the mailbox. Since we did that ahead of time, it wants us to place the mailbox. But the trick I want to leave you with is something you should do daily. Now, what you want to do, go ahead and finish these quests. We'll leave it on Learn About Dressing Table for the next video. What you want to do is you come to Shop. You go Growth, Boosts, and you can buy these. This is not real currency. You're not spending real money on the game. This is in-game currency that I just earned in a little bit of time I've played. And I'm going to buy as many of these as I can. I can buy 3. You can buy 5 a day, but I'm going to buy 3, and I'm going to show y'all what they do. Now this will make your power climb in the very beginning. These right here, Garlic Oyster Feast. Watch this. 420 fullness and 5,000 XP. We are level 12. Watch what happens when we use 1. We are level 14. Watch what happens when we use 2. We are level 16. And when we use the last one we could afford in a little bit of time we played, we're already level 18. Now, this is the gear we've picked up. I would recommend at this point, the next video, I'm going to be doing a few totems with you just to get us some gear to get ready for that power up that we just received. But until then, you just equip what it does give you. Replace the things you don't need. $2.99, that one's higher. This is in Pippa, those are really good. We'll go over those in the next video. So once again, thank you for stopping by. I hope this first video gave you some information, got you started in the game. And if you need more information, feel free to look for the next video. Follow, subscribe down below, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for everything. I am Mintuck, the Mind Taker, and I am out. Peace.